What's up, Guardians, and welcome to the channel. If you're returning to the channel, I appreciate you coming back and seeing me. Today, it is a little bit of a late content. We are behind the scale, but hey, content's content. And this content took me forever. So, without further ado, it's going to be about the Symphony of Death exotic quest. Right now, you cannot get it from a vendor. You actually have to go to the kiosk by the postmaster and pick this up out of the kiosk machine. This quest took me about 3 hours. This will be very detailed except for one part where I skipped it and cut almost 2 hours worth of footage out because it took forever. So without further ado, everything will be time stamped. I'm not going to ask you to like it, not to give it no thumbs down or subscribe. I want to let the content speak for itself. So enjoy the video. So the very first thing after picking up this quest from the kiosk is going to ask you to go talk to Eris on the moon. Go give her a shout. She's going to give you this little quest, like a little campaign mission. Very simple, very quick. I say equip something with good mob damage. Honestly, the mob is probably the harder part than the boss itself, because it literally spawns you right at the boss. You just take care of all the ads and everything, and it gets you right out of there. A little bit of ways from where you start at, but have a look.
Luna, forever haunted by the Hive's vile corruption. But we will turn their wicked sins against them. Mind Tolan, Guardian. Let his shattered mind guide you.
I did not blow you up.
The siren call of the Death Singers pervades the minds of those with little strength. Step beyond the threshold and display your power.
Why does this quest feel so familiar? What was that for? Is that it?
The skull of the devoted belongs to you now. There is great power in it. Should you find a path to wield it.
Alright, so we got through that little first mission, super quick, super easy. The next one's going to have you do 3 objectives. One's going to be a public event in the Hellmouth. That's any public event. It's also going to have you go to R1 Revelations, finish the Lost Sector. It gives you that little bone fragment. The next one is probably the most tedious. It's going to be the Bone Collector. It's an actual spawn of a character in the Anchor of Light. It's going to be like a acrolite hive. So anywhere in here that you can find hive, it's best just to kind of search around for them. You can also tell if he's been defeated because it's going to pop up in that lower left hand corner where you usually see your feet at. So if it says he spawned, he's ready to go, or if it says he hasn't died yet, he's still there. It does take probably 30 seconds to like 2 minutes for him to respawn if he does die. So check it out. Master Bone Ritualist Bone Collectors. Okay. Collect bones from public events near Hellmouth, the Lost Sector.
Have you come with bad
And
news?
then wander near that. From public events near the Hellmouth, the Lost Sector elevation of Source Harbor. Wandering Bone Collector on the Moon.
Out in the reef, the
Collect
voices
bones
grow
from
louder.
public events near Hellmouth.
Too loud.
It's here. It's hunting me.
A failing war set just fell out of the sky. Whatever intel it contains belongs with us. Defend it, Guardian.
No one's on the moon to help. What was that? Shit. How did I just join that? Shit. Done. Ridiculous. Patrol poking lost sectors across the moon. B. Sniper eyes and collect the horn wreath in the chamber of night to cleanse this essence. Oh, we need to go to Lost Sector K1 Revelations. Awesome sauce. Let's go find it.
by.
This is Fire Team Alpha. Does anyone read me?
Where am I at? Facing it, it's like right here. Do it. We need to find a heavy ammo scavenger. It is reset day to day though, ain't it? Some pretty good explosions. Oh, I fucked up. Okay. Can find this little bone collector. Something sounds really pissed off. Do-do-do-do. There's one more crystal over here. These stairs. This sounds mad. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. The hell just happened? Okey-dokey. Insufficient firewall, whatever. Huh? What does that mean? Okay. Now where do we go? me. And a wandering bone collector. Where do you find a wandering bone collector? I'm hitting the old Google. Let's see. Google. A wandering bone collector.
Find a hotel or vacation.
Boys, you need to hit the anchor of light, search the moon. We need to complete quest to get this deathbringer, exotic rocket launcher. One of those involves collecting 3 different bones. We just need to hit the anchor of light section of the moon once. In there will be one of two scenarios: either the bone collector is already wandering around or has yet to respawn. Mentioned, and then chances are it's already in the anchor of light zone. The bone collector is fairly continuous looking hive acolyte, but with yellow bars of hell. Collector, and they will claim its marrow for the deathbringer. It's fairly simple step along this quest, but it can be confusing. Matter of minutes and how knows where to go. Unlocked by completing a boat in the Hellmouth region and the King of Lost sector. Okay. You just gotta go find a bone collector. Okie dokie. So they said that the bone collector spawns in the Anchor of Light section. So we're just gonna wander around until we find it. Then it's a hive looking thing with yellow bars.
Hey, I can't hold him anymore!
That fissure knife. That was nice. There's a lot of content on the moon. It's all Vex.
dark.
They're not like a for sure place that this dude just kind of hangs out at. Bone collector. There he is. Alright, Dunsky. Just slay.
So for the next section, you're going to want to go to the Scarlet Keep Strike in the Moon. And you're going to be like, oh, I've never seen the High Conductor ever spawn here. Well, there's an actual trick to get him to spawn. When you get to the elevator room, when an elevator starts going up, drop down. When you drop down, there will be 2 to 3 wizards and a shrieker that spawn that you will have to defeat. And you have to do this on 2 floors. So on the first floor, hop off the elevator, kill the ads on that floor, and it'll drag you up to your teammates to do that little encounter. And as your teammates are going up, or the elevator is going up, your teammates stay with you, another shrieker and 3 wizards will spawn. You need to kill 5 to 6 wizards and 2 shriekers, and 95% of the time the High Conductor will spawn on the next floor above you with an ogre. Very easy to trigger. You just want to make sure you have a good heavy weapon, something that can take down 3 wizards relatively fast. Give it a look.
Hopefully this fool's not speed running. Don't want to have to do this twice. I missed. He's already at the first encounter. I'll help this man out. Stealthy vegan.
Bridge is lowered. Let's move.
figure out where the conductor of power is.
Alright, so this next section I did cut out. This is the longest part of this quest, and I can't stress the longest. The third option in this one for the note, for these little screams of despair and pain and stuff, the third option takes you the longest. It requires you to kill 10 bosses. Each boss is only worth 10%. The fastest that I could get this done was running the Scarlet Keep. I think I ran it 5 or 6 times, just because there are so many mini bosses and elites inside this alone. Especially if you do the elevator trick, each one of those wizards counts as an elite. So I mean, with that 3, 3, and 3, up to almost 9. Plus, if you spawn the high conductor and the ogre, that's an extra 2. So just in that little area alone, there's like 10. This is about the fastest way to do it. Once you get the first 2, the regular combatants, the elites, and the mini bosses done, I do recommend you going back to the moon, head to the Anchor of Light, and do the Anchor of Light Lost Sector. It will make it go by 10 times faster. That Lost Sector takes you about 4 to 5 minutes to complete with a good loadout, and the encounter is just super fast. I think.
Out time.
Last and final stage of this epically long exotic quest. Can I say it was really long? I dreaded the 2 hours I spent in that damn keep fighting the same damn wizards. You know how that all goes. But this last section, you're gonna fight 3 more wizards. They do have the Death Song buff, or debuff, whatever the hell you want to call it. But what you got to do is when you get in these little rooms with these, and you see in your left hand side of your corner, it's going to say Death Song. It's going to have a countdown. When that reaches 0, it is a white mechanic. You need to, when you get in there, you need to go straight for the wizard in the back. You do have a waypoint that shows you to that wizard. And once you get to that wizard, knock it out. Then go for all the ads. That way you don't take the chance of wiping yourself out and running out of time to kill that wizard. You have to do this 3 times. After the 3rd time, you get the skull, you take it to Eris, and you get this beautiful, beautiful exotic deathbringer void cannon. I have not got to play with it yet. I will be doing a review on it probably sometime this week. If you did make it this far in the video, I really greatly appreciate you. Trying to push the content further, trying to get some good videos out. Especially detailed videos. I hate whenever I watch a video and nothing is detailed the way I need to know. Half the time you can go in an article, and an article actually does better explaining than the videos. I do hope this helped. If you like the content, hey, I just said in the beginning I wasn't going to ask, but hey, if you liked it, hit that subscribe button for me. Peace! But without further ado, I'll let you watch the rest of the video. It's going to have a little preview of the gun and all the perks and stuff. So I appreciate you watching, and I'll be live tonight. Later, yos.
Jesus. All of that for a freaking banner.
The song remains unbound. There are notes yet to steal, and bone yet to defile. Toland knows the way. His madness is your truth. Heed his warnings and know that your suffering will become your strength. Once the death song is yours to command.
Welcome once more to the edge of oblivion, hero. You have faced much, enough to impress the easily impressed. But the melody we seek to cage may be more than you can overcome.
Is that concern I hear in the old man's voice? Maybe his humanity isn't lost after all.
My concern extends only to all we gain to learn from what comes next. Succeed or fail, Guardian. Either way, new understandings will be gleaned from your courage.
Do it. Last
Beyond,
mission.
the choir awaits.
As soon as this is
Quiet
done,
the aria before they shred your mind and rend your flesh. The song's embrace will be harsh, but remember, every note you endure will lead to the hive's undoing.
Really? Expecting a barrier knight to be in here. It's gonna be quite freaky.
Here, Guardian. I came to the moon with Eris and other lost warriors, not to end the nightmares, but to meet them, understand them. From that understanding, I expected to conquer their horrors and safeguard our past, present, and future. But the Hive are not simply waking terror. They are a dark mirror, a reflection of all we fear to face in ourselves. Oryx, the worm gods, the ascendant plane. They are so much more than enemies and the unknowable. Are your ears bleeding yet? The last skull we need is just ahead. I can feel its reach. Silence her.
That it?
Death Song is yours to command. A new chorus to serenade your enemies with suffering. The final instrument is yours. Take the Death Singer's skull to Eris. Complete the weapon.
Last step. Go visit Eris. Take a look at her. Oh, it's actually a triumph. Let's see what we got. Let's get some details. Has no catalyst. Volatile launch, that's great. Alloy casing, cool. The further a void orb falls, the more powerful the detonations become. This weapon has a versatile dual-base stock. And its perk is fires remotely detonated projectiles that drop void orbs on combats. So you press the fire button, you release the detonate. Okay, we'll go give it a whirl. That's going to conclude today's video. I definitely appreciate everybody watching if you made it this far. But yeah. Later, yos. How do I get out of that?